Hopefully everything works and people can see me. So, yeah, welcome to the stream. Hopefully the audio is a little bit good and everything you can see, everything I got here. And yeah, welcome guys and girls, and thank you for watching another live stream of the Xbox Tester. My name is Maurice. Today we are going to make a brand new Lego set. It literally came out yesterday, so the 1st of August, and yeah, really, really looking forward to this one. I was really looking forward to even getting this one. You know, how cool is to finally get a Lego Batman Forever Batmobile. I already got the 1966 Batmobile. I got the 89 Batmobile. I got the Tumbler. I got the Batmobile. I love these Lego Batmobiles. So I was so hyped when they announced a brand new Batman Forever Lego set. So yeah, let's just dive in. You know, the box itself it's number 76304. It has 109 pieces. And yeah, it's not a big build. I do think I can do this in one sitting. It's not as big as the other ones. A little bit different than normally. I already did a Lego build live on my YouTube channel for the Guardians of the Galaxy plane. A lot of people were liking that, so hey, why not do that again? So, how is everybody doing? I already see Pieter, Arthur, welcome to the stream. Didier Gaming, also welcome to the stream. And yeah, let's just unbox it. By the way, next time, Amazon, please package it a little bit better. My goodness gracious, this box looks like it's seen a soccer match. It's ditched, it's bumped, and oh, I hate it when they do that. So this is the back side of the box. Pretty fun little build, I think, I hope. So let's open it up. Oh, that feels good. Oh. Yeah, Amazon really needs to up their packaging. They literally put this in a bag, in a paper bag. This was shipped in a paper bag. Dumbasses. Come on. So that's all. Okay. So that's the whole package. So you got your booklet and all the bags. 9, 10, 6, 10. First organize the bags a little bit. Number 3, 7. This is probably a starter. That's number 1. And a few stickers. So not a lot of stickers, by the way. Time for a good Saturday evening viewing with us grown boys watching someone build Lego. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back, David. I promised I would be back with a new video. And here I am. Number 1, 2. Number 10. Is there 11? No, 10 is the last bag. So we got 5, 6, 8, 6, 3, 2. Where's bag? Oh, here. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I will put those all somewhere else. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. I'm gonna get myself an extra chair. And I will put these on the chair. Ah, oh, that's too bad, my friend. I can earn them again. Ah, that's perfect. That's good to hear. So, let's get started. So this is, this is always a extra, oh, okay, this is the, it's the windshield. The windshield, okay. I love it, by the way, that Lego these days puts all their, in paper bags instead of plastic bags. That's so much better. Oh, that feels good. Oh, yes. New Lego. Nothing smells better than from new Lego. Only problem is you always need to really look in the bag if there's not a extra thing left. Put these here. Put these there. Did you, by the way, make a video about Lego Harry Potter? I don't know. I don't think so. Don't drop the Lego. No, I won't drop the Legos. These were all like smaller pieces. There's always some Technic Legos going on here. So, yeah, let's start. Let's get going. I always love this. So, my favorite Lego piece, I think I already have like 40 of these or something. We need to start with the white Lego brick. So, let's go. This is so relaxing, you guys. You have no idea. Oh, I love it. You know, if I'm not playing video games, I would love to do just full-time building Legos. It's so so relaxing. My goodness. I need a long one with this one here. And I need to put it on here. Yes. Okay. Now on the other side. Yeah, it's I just opened up the box, so you're right on time. So I think it's always starting with the base of the build. You know, I actually, this is why I don't like Technics Lego. You know, these pieces. I hate these pieces. I think they are the worst invention of Lego ever. You know, if you do a Technics Lego set, your fingers will hurt at the end of the day. That's why I love these Lego sets a little bit better, because they have some Technic aspects to them, but it's not 100% Technics. So that's always a good thing. But how are you guys' weekends are going? Let me know. Have you done something special? Have you seen some cool videos or movies, or maybe played some cool games? Please let me know. I'm really curious. I'm always curious, by the way. Okay. Let's put these in. And I need the gray ones. And the gray ones come with... Where is it? Oh, here. Found one. Do you have a ultimate Lego set you would like to make? Yes, I got a Lego set that's a dream. I would love to make, but it's not, absolutely not in my budget. And that's the Millennium Falcon. I would love. I don't even want to own it. I don't even want to have it. The thing is way too big. I just want to build it. I want to open up that box and I want to build it. That's it. I just had a blade meat sandwich with a Duff Boy. Okay, blade is a Duff Boy. Is that like a donut or something? Yeah, that's 100% the best Lego set I would. But that thing is like what? Like 700 euros or something. And oh my goodness, I would die to do that Lego set. It's so good. It's so gorgeous. It's so cool. There's not a single Lego set I would rather do than that one. Let's see. Uh, One here, one there, and these ones go here. Okay. Deep fried dough with powdered sugar. Okay, that's like a oliebol. Here in the Netherlands, we call that an oliebol. I think it's even a Dutch invention, the Duff Boy, if I'm correct. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's a Dutch delicacy. Maybe fact check me on Wikipedia or something. But I do think it's a oliebol from the Netherlands, what you are talking about. Okay. Let's see. I love that they add so many extra pieces to yeah, it's 750 pounds. My goodness gracious. Oh, yeah, I do make some money from YouTube, but that's not the kind of money I make on YouTube. Not even close. Let's see. It's going good so far. I already messed up. I already messed up. Darn it. I already made a mistake. Small mistakes. That can happen. Oh, here we go. And that's why this thing is so good. So, let's see. Here we go. Yahoo! Perhaps start a crowd. No, I'm not gonna. I don't like to beg. You know, there are a lot of YouTubers that do like e-bagging. I don't do that. I hate that. You know, I can make my own money, and if I wanted to really want to have it, I need to save up for it. I'm not an e-bagger. That's not something that's in my system that I can do. Oh, wow. Okay. Wait a minute. I think I forgot a step. Yes, I did forgot a step. Let's see. Here we go. You know, I'm already happy that people are even watching me do this, let alone that they would pay me. Make it make sense. Let's see, what are we doing here? Okay, so this is, wait. Ah, this one. And this one, yes. Okay, so we have that part ready. And now we can put this part, not yet on here. We need to do these ones first. I think I completely forgot a, yeah. Somehow I did completely forget a step. Hey, you know what? Maybe if these Lego film videos are doing well on YouTube, I will do a Lego tester channel. The next step into the evolution of the tester channels. The Lego tester. Nah. You know, this is fun on occasion. You don't need to do. This is not the best Batmobile in my opinion. Oh, this is definitely not the best Batmobile. The 89 Batmobile is always the best Batmobile. That doesn't change. But still, it's a Batmobile. You know, I already... Oh, my goodness, I'm way too much busy with talking to you guys that I'm doing something completely wrong. At least now I know how to do it, but it needs to be this way around. Dumbass. Here we go. That's better. Yeah, it depends on how many bricks there are. You know, with Lego, it's actually quite simple. You must count about 10 cents per piece of Lego. If you are around 10 cents per piece per Legos, then it makes sense. So this set has a normal price of 99 euros. It's what, like, I think like 90 pounds or something, probably in the UK. And that's around a good price. I got a really good deal on this one because Amazon Prime had a pre-order discount for this set, and you could get it. Normally it's 99.99, like or $100, but if you pre-ordered it, you could get it for 80 euros. So yeah, that's a really good deal. So that's the one I bought. Instead of $100 on the Lego website, it's, yeah, 80 bucks on Amazon. That's 20 euros in the pocket. And I'm Dutch, and we Dutch people don't like to overpay for our stuff. We hate that. And I got the classic TV series Batmobile too. That's standing there right there. I got both of them. Like the Speed Champions version and the normal version. We're almost through bag 1. It's going good. Here we go. This one on top. Yeah. And these two. Boom! Bag number 1. Yay! And I'm also trying out my new hardware because I'm going to Gamescom in a couple of weeks, and I got myself a brand new camera, and I'm having a microphone that's a little bit distant right now, so it does sound a little bit that I'm in a room or something. Yeah, it's been a couple of years. I started, that's the problem with Legos. You start with one Lego set, and after a couple of then a little bit of time, I started with the Lego Ecto 1 from the Ghostbusters, and now I've got a full cabinet of Lego. David, I see you will be reviewing the enhanced version of Senua Saga Hellblade 2. Don't know why, but I wasn't impressed with this as much as I was with the first game. Yeah, it's a little bit different, I do enjoy the second game. I think it looks gorgeous. It's more of an experience than a game, in my opinion. And here we have bag number 2. Always check if there's something extra in the bag. Nope. And I also think it's really cool that they now brought this Lego set, the Batman Forever, because yeah, we all know that Val Kilmer passed away like last year or something. So yeah, I wish he was still alive to see his Batmobile come to fruition. That would have been really cool. Because it is still a Batmobile. It is still a Bat. Wow. Wow. Let's see. No. Bag number 2. That one goes here. That one goes there. I've got 2 luminescent blocks. One is here. How Harry is actually right now. He has a sleepover. My best friend Mark. He has a daughter that's, I think she's like 10 years old or something, and she adores Harry. She loves Harry, and she always asks me, Maurice, can I, when can Harry come over for a sleepover? So tomorrow I'm going to a book market for a friend of mine. I'm going to help him on this book market or book fair, whatever. And I was like, hey, maybe a good idea if I bring you Harry. Then Harry can finally have his sleepover with with you guys. And yeah, that's where Harry is right now. So Harry has a sleepover. So I'm all alone right now. So it's really quiet at home. Oh. There are so many pieces. But yeah, Harry is doing well. He had a nice big walk today. Let's see. The gray one, a blue one. Dude, the Fortnite live event is about to begin and you're chilling like this. Yes. Because I don't give a beep about that Fortnite event. Let me do some Legos. And I think most people would rather watch this than a Fortnite event. Let's see. And by the way, welcome Neytiri. How are you doing? Let's see. I need another gray one. Ah, here it is. Like this. Okay. And it needs to be put on here. There we go. So, next. To purple. I always love that they always add a couple of purple or pink blocks to these sets. You know, it makes no sense. Oh, Hades is really good. Hades is a lot of fun. Isometric games can be a lot of fun. Yeah, Diablo is even an isometric game, and it's a lot of fun. Let's see. So these ones here. Okay. This one here. This one there. Somebody is apping me. Okay, nothing that out of here. I'm watching you on my tablet while load in Kingdom Come Deliverance for the first time. Okay! That's also a Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 or 2? One. Okay. Perfect. Perfect way to start off the series. You know, don't expect a perfect game. It's good. You know, the first game is it's a little bit rough around the edges, but it's a really good game. I love the amount of like translucent pieces that they put in here. That gives you the like really that Batman Forever feel. Let's see here. Here we go. Has any of you guys already seen the new Naked Gun movie, by the way? I'm going this Tuesday. I can't wait to see that movie. I think it's going to be so stupid. And I'm going to laugh so hard. I already can't wait. I will probably piss my pants laughing. Let's see. Okay, this one here. Oh. You know, the cool part of this Batmobile is that it has more colors. You know, I've done the Batman 89 model, and that's like 99% black bricks. At least this one has a couple of more bricks. Let's see. Here we go. I will never be able to watch another serious Liam Neeson film again. You know, the funny part is that what's his name? Who did the original Naked Gun movies? Not Liam Neeson. Ah, what was his name? You had Priscilla Presley, O.J. Simpson, and Leslie Nielsen. Leslie Nielsen. Funny fact is that Leslie Nielsen, before he did the Naked Gun movies, he was also a really serious player, and that's what made it funny, that he is so serious. Let's see. Next part. Ah, the engine blocks. Here we go. That's one. And that's two. Okay. Black and oh no, I don't drink alcohol. That's like literally Pepsi Light that I'm drinking. Pepsi Light with lemon. Pepsi Light lemon. Yeah, I'm super boring. Sipping on black rum, no. I haven't had a drop of alcohol in almost 6 years now. And I also don't care anymore. I drank so much beer in my life that I never need to drink again. Okay. Let's see. Okay, two of these. One here and one there. Yeah. Black piece. Black piece. Two black pieces on this side. Here we go. And I need this blue thing up here. And I need to, oh, yeah, two of these. They go here. Okay. This is going well. This is a pretty cool build, by the way. Actually loving it. Let's see. Oh, it is this way. Okay. Perfect. Yes. One like that. Where's the other one? Here. And one like this. So. Okay. And we need a couple of these. They go here. That will not be the same. No. Okay. Page 46 already. We're doing great numbers. Already made a mistake. That's better. It had to be on the blue one. Maurice. So, that one here. That one there. Here. And there. Aw. We're getting somewhere. Okay, we need this one, this one here, there, and these two here and there. Kablooey. You know, it's not a really big car. You know, the other Batmobile that I got is like this from Batman 89. So it's not a big one. Here we go. Here we go. Wahoo! Let's see. Oh, there's another little piece I need to put in here. Yeah. And here. Yeah. Oh, yesterday I went out for dinner and I went to uh, like this all you can eat Asian buffet. Oh my goodness. I had so much sushi. My goodness, I didn't even knew there was so much sushi in the world. I loved it. And like salmon and shrimps and oh, I ate way too much. But that was really good yesterday, and that's like all inclusive, even liquor and drinks, soft drinks, everything was included. So bag number 3. Let's go. That's a lot of black pieces. And it's gone. You know, this works pretty well, but with 2 cameras like this. You guys can see what I do, and you guys can see me. Yay! It's such a simple setup, but it works really well. Sometimes I really need to search for the pieces. Why? And they're all black. Why are they all black? I can't find them. Here's one. Is it somewhere in here? No. Sometimes you just need to put all the pieces, you know, with each other that are practically the same. Put them all in one area, and I found the piece that I needed. Here we go. When are you doing another chat with Crazy Louie? I think after Gamescom. Those are fun. I always love chatting with Crazy Louie. That guy is so much fun to talk with. It feels like he's like my brother from another mother, like literally, like my brother from another mother. We also have conversations, just not even on stream. I almost talk to him like on a daily basis, almost like, what have you been done? Brr, 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 brr. We're even talking about maybe next year going together to Gamescom. That he comes here to the Netherlands, and he can stay with me. He lives in the Dominican Republic. So he literally, for me and for you, he literally lives on the other side of the world. He lives in the Caribbean. I'm always joking about him that we the Dutch guys found the island he's living on. That we conquered it, the Dutch back in the day with the Pirates of the Caribbean days. We Dutch were really nasty back in those days. Some of the worst ever. This looks cool, by the way. Huh. Not too shabby. This one here. Yeah. That one there. Oh my. It's coming down really good right now. So these two. This one here. This one there. We need this one here. And this one there. Yada yada yada. No, I love Louis. And those streams are always fun. Oh, you mean not to pay, you mean that they are more expensive? You know, I've been saying this for a long time already. You know, people didn't want to believe me when I said, "Yeah, guys, all these consoles are getting more expensive by the end of the year." And here we are. You know, I even think that within now, before the end of the year, I think before the end of the year, the Nintendo Switch 2 will even get a price hike. Oh, I need 2 of these. 3. Okay. And I also think that the PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 5 Pro get a price hike, especially just before GTA 6 comes out. Watch my word. Before the end of the year, PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 5 Pro both will get a price hike. And why are they doing that? Because GTA will come out next year and they're gonna make so much money. Oh, it's insane. The amount of money they are going to make. Ah, pancakes. Get over here. No, come up. Here we go. Yes. There it is. And I need another one? Why? Okay. Sure. Now I get it. I get it. Mm. So yeah, if you want a Nintendo Switch 2 or a PlayStation 5 Pro and you don't want to overpay for it, I would say buy one now. Because they are all getting a price increase. All of them. This one needs to be here. Okay, now we turn it. Turn around. Now I need to go the other way around. Yes. Every now and then I get. It's better that I not sing. Sometimes it's better. Here we go. But yeah, it was to be expected. And, you know, Nintendo making the Nintendo Switch OLED and the Nintendo Switch Lite more expensive means that they can get people earlier into the Nintendo Switch 2 ecosystem. So, it makes sense. But I find it still really funny that we are living in a day and age where by the end of the console life, these consoles get more expensive instead of more cheaper. Make it make sense. You know, this is the first generation ever where a console got more expensive during its lifetime. It never happened. I've seen all generations of consoles, all of them, without any exception, always got lowered in price during its lifespan. This is the first generation ever where consoles got more expensive. You know what? These days you pay like 350 euros for an Xbox Series S. That thing was like sometimes even for 199. Right now, if I would make it make sense, that thing would be like 99 euros right now. The Xbox Series S. Sell that thing. Sell it. 99 bucks. Come on. That thing that should be it almost makes me angry. You know, and the Xbox Series X should be like $299 or something like that. And PlayStation 5 should be the same. And PlayStation 5 Pro should be like $499 or something like that. But nope. Even a Nintendo Switch OLED, that thing costs like what? I think it was like $8 to make or something. And they are asking 400 euros for it. What? Make it make sense. But how did you get being the game tester on you? Ah, it just grow like that. You know, I was back in the day in 2019. I was writing articles for this website, really cool, fun little website here in the Netherlands, and that way I got a Xbox Series S a little bit earlier to review, and I was like, I got a question from a few guys like, Maurice, can you do a few videos on YouTube how the Series S runs? And I was like, sure, why not? I can do that. And yeah, that's when it took off. You know, the first videos I did were completely in Dutch. And like literally the first video I made was about Red Dead Redemption 2. And I got so many people asking me, Maurice, can you please do a video about Red Dead Redemption 2 but in English because we can't understand you when you are talking in Dutch. So I did that and wow, that got a lot of views. That got a lot of views. So at first I was not even known as the Xbox tester. I was Xbox Gaming TV. If you watch one of my first videos, I'm still saying it, I think, Xbox Gaming TV. Because the website I was writing for, the website is not even there anymore, but was Xbox Gaming Netherlands. That was the name of that website. So it was literally me, yeah. And that's how this channel got its evolution into what it is today. And I got questions from people like, Maurice, can you maybe add frame rate testers to it? So the first videos I did never had any frame rate testers. So I had to learn myself how to do these frame rate tests and stuff. And yeah. That's how it goes. So yeah, it I was never expecting to do like YouTube like I'm doing right now today. I've never, if you would have said to me, Maurice, one day you will have a YouTube play button, I would have laughed at you so hard. Like, yeah, sure, never gonna happen. And now 5 years later, I have 3 YouTube channels and a play button, and I'm like, what? How did that happen? This is cool. I still think I'm missed something. I'm still having 2 of these pieces here. Did I miss it somewhere? Yes. Yes, I did miss it. Oh, bad boy. Not a big deal. Can still add it. That's one. So, and from there on, you know, the name Game Tester or the Xbox Tester was just a natural idea of mine, you know. They always told me like make your channel, the name of the channel, exactly what you are doing. So I was testing games on the Xbox Tester. That's how the name came. You know, everything is super simple. Look at this. We're all well. It's going really good. Looks good. Bag number 444. Oh, this is the front of the car. I love that they sometimes add like things that are actually not made as a piece of Lego. Like these things, I don't know if you can see it. These are actually rollerblades for Lego figurines. But nowadays they use that for engine parts a lot because you can stack them. This is like a exclusive piece for this set. By coincidence, I knew that. So let's build the front engine of this car. Empty? Yes. Now let's go. This is so much fun. Oh, I could do this every day of the year. And tomorrow we're getting a long day. Helping out a friend of mine on a book fair. Here in the Netherlands. Oh. Did I do that good? Yeah. Yes, I did that correctly. Okay, that one here. I need these two. So now we're getting to a smaller bag. This is, I think, somewhat simpler. So yeah, I never actually had the intention of becoming a YouTuber. Never. It's pure coincidence. But I do enjoy it. I'm having a blast. Like every day, I'm having a blast. It's still fun to do. Still fun people to that check out the channel. It's actually quite funny. Yada yada yada. I always love that they can like add like round edges on these Lego sets with just a few simple blocks, and I'm like, how? How did this person came up with this? That's insane. But what do you do for a living, David? Or are you already done working? That's also a possibility, of course. Need to check out something. Yada yada yada. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Okay. I was a little bit confused, but now I get it. Yeah, it's doing really, yes, easy. It's not like insane numbers or something, but it's going the right way. You know, I never expect anything to blow up. You know, I need to be realistic, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But that doesn't mean I will give up. Oh, shut the up, stupid telephone. Let's see. Where do we go now? But has any of you seen that new movie of Ice Cube? I already posted it on my X page or my Twitter page about the War of the Worlds. Oh my goodness gracious! What a dumpster fire! I don't think I've ever seen such a bad movie, and I've seen bad movies, but never as bad as this one. Holy moly! I was actually surprised at how bad it was. I don't think I've ever seen such a bad movie. Now we need to put it on the front of the car. Okay, cool. Yeah, look. That's actually quite cool. No, don't do it. Please don't. 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 Really. Don't watch the new War of the Worlds movie. It's so bad. It's so. That movie is. What? 90 minutes? And it felt like 6 hours. I actually don't think I've ever seen a worse movie than that. Look at this. This is cool. That's really cool. Yeah, go play Kingdom Come Deliverance, please, please. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the funny thing is, I looked into that movie a little bit, like, how did this disaster happen? And this movie was already made like 6 years ago, almost like 5 or 6 years ago. They filmed this movie, and it was during the COVID period. And this is definitely a COVID movie. Like everything, there's never a single person in the same room in this movie. Never. It's all the ice, and Ice Cube is like the boss or something, and he's the only thing he does is sitting behind a computer screen and screaming at the TV. That's the only thing he does. The whole movie, 90 minutes long, of him screaming at TV screens. The whole movie, all the attacks of the War of the Worlds are all clippets what he sees on his telephone, on his. My goodness. It actually it pissed me off, that movie. It pissed me off so much. Hey, Target Locked, welcome to the stream. No, it really got me angry. I don't think I've ever seen a movie that actually got me angry. I don't know, maybe if I'm getting a Black Myth key. I have no idea. Maybe, maybe not. You know, the problem is around the time that Black Myth Wukong comes out, I'm at Gamescom. So I hope I can get a key before that. Otherwise, it will be a video after Gamescom. I know it's a shitty game, so I don't really care. I didn't like it the first time. I'm not gonna like it the second time. In my 20s, I used to be a cinema projectionist when films like Carry On, Butch Cassidy, and oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm also curious how it runs, but yeah, that's about it. That's the steering wheel. Okay. No, I wish I could care for that game, but that's the same with Black Myth or Wu Chang Fallen Feathers. You know, that's one of those games I play for the video and then I'm done with it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't care about what's it called? Uh, these kind of games. What's it called? The genre. Oh, I'm so stupid. Souls like. I don't really care about Souls games. It's not my genre of games. Couple of things left. This makes sense that I left. These are over. Okay. Now it's getting, now we're going somewhere. Bag number 5. It's 10 bags. So, and these are all, yeah, only the last one is a little bit big. The others are all small bags. No, I'm looking forward to Gamescom. I can't wait for Gamescom. I'm getting hands on with the Xbox ROG Ally. I get my hands on with a couple of new games that haven't been announced. So, yeah. From different developers. That's what I'm looking forward to. Yeah, I still think that from all the games that I've played this year, Expedition 33 is still the best game I've played. Maybe it's one of the best games of this generation, period. That game is so incredibly good. What games are you expecting? Yeah, I never expect anything. You know, if you expect something, you will always get disappointed. So don't expect anything and everything will be good. Works every time. Temper your expectations. You know, I know that I'm going to get my hands on with the Asus ROG Xbox ROG. That's something I look forward to. I'm really curious how that thing will be. And yeah, I get a couple of hands-ons with some smaller games. I'm also going to some indie developers. I'm not only going to do like the AAA games. And I want to do like a diary every day that I can do some recordings there on the floor. I will do some recordings. Did you hear about some ordinary gamers engineer? I no, but I don't do that much gaming. I don't really care about the economics of gaming and stuff. You know, I had a whole discussion yesterday or something with a good friend of mine, and he's like, "Why are you not interested in how Game Pass works and how it organizes?" You know, I don't care. The only thing I care about is it healthy? Can I expect to have Game Pass in the future? And how much do I pay for Game Pass? Those are the only two things that interest me about it. The rest of it, I really don't care. I don't care how much money they make. I don't care how much money the studios get. I don't care. You know, if they are happy, they are happy. And if they aren't happy with Game Pass, don't put your games on Game Pass. I asked before, do you think 10 gigs of RAM was a good... 10 gigs of RAM for what? For the Xbox Series S? You know, the whole that whole idea of the Xbox Series S is bad because it has less RAM is bullshit. It's utter bullshit. You know, the Nintendo Switch 2 is doing extremely well. Every developer wants their games on the Nintendo Switch 2. There's not a single developer that doesn't want that sweet Nintendo money. And they have a console that's even slower than the Xbox Series S. So, no, they don't care. Or you can do as much research as if you want. But it doesn't matter. You know, you can research all you want. The only answer is Nintendo is having a console, brand new console, that's selling millions, and that's slower than a Series S. And that should be your benchmark. Simple. So if something is holding back the generation, it's the Nintendo Switch 2. Yeah, but not everybody gives a shit about graphics. Truly, not everybody cares about that. I know tons of people that don't see the difference between 30 FPS and 60 FPS. They also don't care if it's 30 FPS or 60 FPS. So, and it's not about gaming. Console, at least console gaming, is not about the hardcore gamers that love graphics and stuff. It's about the moms and dads that buy these games for their kids. Those people are important for these companies because they bring in most of the money. You know, it's really simple. If you check out best sold games on any system right now, it's always Minecraft, Fortnite, Call of Duty, GTA, stuff like that, FIFA. They don't care about Death Stranding 2 being exclusive to the PlayStation 5. They don't care about Senua's Sacrifice being exclusive to the Xbox. The only thing those people care about if they can play Roblox on their system. And they also really don't care if it's 30 FPS or 60 FPS. They just want to play that game. That's the only thing that matters for these people. Hello, Anton. Are you getting Mafia Key? Yeah, I think I do get a Mafia Key. 2K, I'm normally on pretty good with the people at 2K. No, the only game I have right now that comes out in the future is Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice 2 Enhanced Edition for PlayStation 5. That's the only game right now that I got what comes out later. Later. Yeah, Lego is fun. I love Legos. Do you have need to have certain subs to get keys? Depends. Really depends. Sometimes they are. It really depend. It actually really depends. You know, I sometimes even get excluded from keys. You know, and I've got over 100,000 subscribers, and I even get sometimes like, Maurice, sorry, you're not big enough for our game. And yeah, it happens. You friends with I don't really know that channel. Is that a channel? Yeah. This is going to be the Batman Forever Batmobile. That channel actually comes before. Okay. Oh, that's funny. That's a good thing. No, I'd never heard of it. There are so many channels on YouTube. My goodness. There are a few channels I know about that I have contact with, like Sky Captain is a really nice guy. I've got International Xbox International Podcast. The guys from XBI. There are a lot of channels that I know of, but I don't know all channels, of course. I think, yeah, okay. Yeah, I do think Batman Forever, every year it gets a little bit better watching that movie. It's definitely not the best Batman movie. It's also not the worst Batman movie. But then again, I also like, I'm one of the, I like Batman and Robin. Oh, that could be true, Target. I don't know. I don't follow every YouTube channel. I don't have the time for it to follow every YouTube. My goodness. There are so many YouTube channels. If I had to follow everybody, it would not be good. And I also like Batman and Robin. I think that's, in its own terms, it's a fun movie to watch. Is it a good movie? No, but it's intentionally a bad movie. If you watch it like a pair. There was once this guy, I don't even know, there was a YouTuber that once told me this one, and I was like, yes, this guy is completely right. Batman 89 and Batman Returns are real events that happened in that world, and Batman Forever and Batman and Robin were movies based on the characters of the Batman 89 and Returns. So, but in the same universe. So, Batman and Robin and Batman Forever are movies that exist in the world of Batman 89 and Returns. And then they make way more sense. Way more sense. On which console will you play GTA 6? I think probably on all consoles. I will play it. You know, I got really good contacts with Rockstar, so if that game comes out, I will probably play it on PlayStation 5 and Xbox. Yeah, this is correct. Okay. How so? Because I will get a key for that game. That's why. You know, I'm already on the list for when the previews happen for GTA 6. I will probably get an invitation to preview the game on location. So the guy that does the PR for Rockstar is a really nice guy. Known him for like almost 10 years already. So yeah. I don't think I have to buy a GTA. Scars Above. I think I own the game, And I did play the game, but I don't think I did a video on it, but I'm not completely sure. I did so many videos, I have no idea. Have you tried? Yeah, scars above. I do know it. Same like Returnal. Okay. Well, I didn't like Returnal, so that's not a really good. That's not a good pitch. Let's see. Do we have everything? Yeah, we have everything. Bag number 6. Yeah, sometimes good things can take time. Bag number 666. Let's see. Okay, this way around. Yes. Here we go. Yeah, I've already played Hell Is Us in as preview. I did a preview video on the game on this channel, actually. Pretty fun to do these preview videos. Hopefully I can do more in the future. With these previews. Did you buy my Claw 8? No. I have no idea what that is. No clue! And I've done some really strange games. Have you seen the video I uploaded today? Kinky Paranormal Investigation Bureau with kinky Japanese girls in school costumes. Yes, that's a video I made today. And for tomorrow, I already did the videos too. And tomorrow we are getting a classic. An old classic game. You worried about... No, I'm not worried about Series S. By the way, I never worry about anything, so... You know, everybody can scream what they want. They can say what they want. They can scream, oh, the Series S is shit, and it's going to run like crap on the Series S. But it's going to run on the Series S. How it's going to run doesn't matter. It runs on the Series S. The only thing that matters. And like I said, 90% of the people that play these games, they don't care if the game is like 720p at 30 FPS. They really don't care. You know, if I play a game, I also don't care about graphics, you know? Um, I got a high-end PC. I can play my video games on the highest possible quality, like ultra quality, and I still play them on my Series X or PS5. I don't know. You know, I haven't seen the game yet, so I can't. I first of all, predictions never come true. You can say what you want. You can predict everything. Try to do it. It never comes out. You know, right now we are seeing a lot of developers using new technologies with upscaling. You see that even right now. Next week or in 2 weeks, the Hellblade enhanced editions come out. They will use new techniques like FSR upscaling, FSR frame generation, stuff like that. Stuff we didn't had like 1 or 2 years ago. So, and that's something we will see more and more in the future. Do you own a Switch 2? Yeah, yes, sure. I'm even doing videos on the Switch 2 on my Nintendo channel. So if you are curious how the Switch 2 handles games, please go check out my Nintendo channel at the Nintendo Tester. Plug in, plug in, plug in. Let's see. Is Mario games exclusive for Switch players? Yes. There are no Mario games on PlayStation or Xbox. But there are a few. Well, that's funny that you think that my channels are dedicated about graphics, but they are not dedicated about graphics. Graphics is in like 30 seconds on my channel. And I make 10 to 15-minute long videos. Can you suggest games similar to Mario Kart on the Xbox? Yeah, there's only one you should buy, and that's Crash Team Racing. That's the only and Sonic Racing. Those two are the only two good kart racers you can get on the Xbox. And I dare to say that Crash Team Racing is even a better game than Mario Kart World. Mario Kart World is eh, at best. Man, that game is boring. But yeah, Crash Team Racing is a better racing game in my opinion than uh, than Mario Kart. But no, my channel is not completely about graphics. Actually, really not that much about graphics. I don't see myself as a graphics tester. I see myself more as a um, yeah, game reviewer slash yeah, first look channel where you can have a look how the game is and how it plays and how it does. And graphics is just a small part of that program. And I'm not even talking about graphics. I only show frame rates because I don't really care about the resolution. That's like the same as some people are constantly screaming and yelling on YouTube and stuff. Um, about the internal resolution, how a game runs. You know, if it's upscaled to like 720p or 1080p and it looks like 720p or 1080p, who cares that it runs at 360p internally? Well, if you have watched my channel since day one, the first 2 years I didn't even had a FPS tester in my videos. I've put these FPS testing videos like 3 4 years ago in my video, so they were actually yeah pretty new. But was kind of insulted when you said you don't care. Well, okay, yeah. Sadly, I don't feel that, so I you know, I don't care. You know, if you feel that, there are plenty of other channels that are more into these type of graphics and they only show graphics and yeah, that's it. You know, I don't. My channel is about gaming, and if a game runs, I literally just did a video on about what's it called, um, Room 208. That game runs like crap on the Series S, but I still like the game. That's what I mean. Graphics is not everything. Downloading Crash Team Racing right now. Good thing. You know, that's what I'm all about. What Dr. Shrikesh is doing. Giving people an idea of a fun game, of a fun experience. Way more important. Is a game fun? Yes or no? And that's why I test these games. If they are fun. Yeah, exactly. I loved Homecoming, by the way. Homecoming and Downpour are two super underrated Silent Hill games, and they should bring those two back really soon. I love them. So sad that they got those games off the store. Also, little strange that they put those games off the store. Why? No, it's not really my type of game. Wu Chang. You know, I do get why some people like it, but it's not my type of game. No, Homecoming is pretty fun. I complete that. Those were like the two of the most underrated Silent Hill games, I think. Downpour and Homecoming. Almost nobody talks about those two. That's the same. There are also two other game series I wish they would bring back, and that's the two Saw games that came out for the Xbox 360, and both the Suffering games. I wish I could get those games remastered on the Xbox. I loved them. Oh my goodness, they were so good. Oh wow. Oh wow. They actually made it so it's like diagonal. It's not even clicking on. Wow. That's really cool. Yeah, Dino Crisis would also be cool. I have no problem with some remasters. We're getting close to the end, guys. We're getting close to the end. After this one, 3 more bags. Oh, look at this, like a little bat. Okay, that's cool. Let's see. Okay, let's start. Here we go. Let's see. Reminds me of Ozzy, yeah. He also passed away last week. Yeah. Yeah, all these guys are getting older, of course. Sadly. You know, I was actually quite surprised last week. They announced like they wanted to do a new Spaceballs movie, and I heard that Mel Brooks is like what 98 or something. I was like, holy. So I hope he can get the movie finished before he passes on. My goodness. Spaceballs 2, yeah. I would love to see a Spaceballs 2. There are 2 bets in this set. Oh, here's another one. I got 2. And they actually need to be put on the car. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Behind the engine. Oh my goodness, that's funny. The bets are part of the engine. Yeah, that was World History 2. I don't think that one was that funny. I tried to watch it, but not no. Computer says no. I'm this Tuesday. I'm going to what's it called? The Naked Gun. I can't wait. I really can't wait to see that one. Here we go. We're almost done. There's so much detail in this set. It's insane. Perfect. Let's see. What do we have here? Okay. Yes. And from what I've heard, it got really good reviews. But then again, if you don't like stupid humor, yeah, you're not gonna like it, of course. Huh? Oh my goodness, that's how it. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Tremendo amigo, te mando un salado desde Argentina. I slaughtered every word. Yeah, you know, if you expect nothing about the new one, you won't be disappointed, I think. It's supposed to be a stupid movie, so I'm expecting to see a really stupid movie. Hoping the Batmobile would also start. You never know. That would be great. The amount of detail in this car is insane. But yeah, looking forward. This Tuesday I'm going to watch it. I hope it's really stupid. No? The Batmobile in Arkham Knight, yeah. That felt more like a racing game. You're not even lying. They even had like racing sections in that game. Oh my goodness! Like now you're talking about Arkham Knight. Like I think last week or something, I installed Arkham Knight, and I even got a what's it called? A extra graphics patch mod for it and it got ray tracing reflections in that movie. Holy moly! Does that game look good? That's insane. If they can update that game, oh my goodness. Like with all these smoke effects, like wow. I was blown away by how good that game actually looks if you have the right equipment for it. Ooh, nope. Dum dum. No, come on. Ah! That's crazy insane. I don't know if you can see it, but look at this. That's insane. You're very buddy with Phil Spencer. I never met the guy. I don't even think he knows that I'm alive, to be honest. That would be something. No, I've never met him. I don't know him. Maybe with Gamescom, I will see him for the first time. But no, I never met Phil Spencer. Would be cool though. Would love to meet him. So you are still an Xbot. Well, I'm also friends with Herman Hulst. He comes from the Netherlands. I even talk. I actually met Herman Hulst. Am I now a PlayStation fanboy? You're clearly an Xbot. Sure, if you want so. I don't really care. If you want to think that I'm an Xbot or a PlayStation pony or a Nintendo droid or whatever, I don't care. You know, I will sleep extremely well if somebody calls me that. Because your PlayStation channel started way late and not paid attention to. Ah, okay, that's the reason. Okay. So my Nintendo channel that I put on like 3, 4 videos a week makes me a Nintendo fanboy. I always love these logics. Yeah, I do prefer Xbox, but I also prefer my PC. And I love to play my Nintendo Switch when I'm not playing on my consoles. So, yeah, okay. So, but if I preferred playing on the PlayStation 5, would I then be a pony? Or it doesn't work like that. You can't put one screw in 3 holes at the same time. Well, I'm special. I can. Let's see. That one goes here. Fun fact, I was actually, before I went online with this Lego box, I've been playing all day on my PlayStation. No, Maurice, how could you? How could you? But PS5 is clearly not even on top because Xbox has to be. Do you even know what you are writing yourself? Maybe masturbate a little bit more. Oh, I love these fanboys. They always try to get me. Like, oh, you're a fanboy, you like Xbox. Brr, 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 brr. You know, the thing what I am, I'm a gamer. I love to play video games, and if it's on Xbox or on PlayStation or on the Nintendo Switch or on my PC, I don't care. As long as I can play the game. That's the only thing that matters to me. Yeah, but what is the competition? Is there any competition? Is there a winner? What do I win if PlayStation sells more consoles? What do I win? If it's a competition, there should be something to be won. So I only participate in things or races that has something to win for me, and I don't win anything with rooting for any company. I don't win when Xbox sells more consoles. I don't win when PlayStation sells more consoles. I'm not in a single competition. But what do you think about PlayStation now bringing their first party games to Xbox then? You must love that. Oh, that's charity. That's a new one. I haven't heard that one. That one's funny. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna give you that one. Oh, the one thing I do dare to say is that PlayStation fanboys are the worst out there. They are so dumb. Xbox fanboys can be dumb. Let's be honest. They can be really dumb. But Holy moly, PlayStation fanboys are on such a different level. They are so funny. There are even like complete channels built around PlayStation fanboys, making fun of PlayStation fanboys. Like complete channels. These guys make tons of money just about PlayStation fanboys. It's so funny to watch. They're missing so much. What are they missing? Name two games. Two games that came out this year. That Xbox missed. Including you. Dude, I got 3 PlayStation 5s. I get every game. I even get the games from PlayStation themselves before release. What do I miss out? PlayStation thinks I'm such a big fanboy that they even sent all their games like a week or two before release to me. That's how much of a fanboy they think I am. Stellar Blade didn't came out this year. Wukong didn't came out this year. Yote is not coming out. Astrobot didn't came out this year. So name two games that came out this year Xbox is missing out on. Two. Only two. Name two. There's only one game coming out this year for PlayStation 5, and that's Ghost of Yote. Looking forward to it, by the way. Ghost of Yote looks really good. Gonna have a blast with that one. Let's see. What do we have here? Okay. So yeah, not much that PlayStation gamers is missing about. Except when you are really into like no competition now. But that what is the competition? What do they need to fight? What's the competition about? For something to be a competition, there needs to be something to fight over. There's and what do I care if they I don't have any shares in Xbox or PlayStation. So if I had shares, that would be cool. Yeah, but what do you think about then? Because PlayStation also has no exclusives anymore. I'm also going to trash it when it comes out on the Xbox in a couple of weeks. I promise you that. Oh, I think I know who you are. You are that loser with that the name Black Myth Wukong. Not possible on the Xbox Series S. You're that guy, right? You're that guy. Now I know. Now I know. Yes. You changed your name because the game is possible on the Xbox Series S. Ah, that makes sense. Oh, but they are expensive, those older Star Wars sets. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm Richard from. Uh-huh, sure. No, you're Black Myth Wukong. Not possible on Series S. Now we know. Oh, that's hilarious. I knew it. You changed your name. That's hilarious. Yeah, those old sets. I had a couple of those old sets, and I sold them for like dirt cheap back in the day. And I think what did I had? I had the Mos Espa pod race, like the Sebulba and Anakin Skywalker from the early 2000s, and I had this submarine from Episode One. That one, it got expensive, like super expensive, and I practically gave it away. Lego Zelda. There is Lego Zelda already. Or not a game, but there is Zelda Lego. Ah, dude, you are him. Don't. I'm 100% sure that you are. You know, you are one of those guys calling out other YouTubers fanboys to get a reaction. But meanwhile, you are the biggest fanboy yourself. You are one of those guys that probably sleeps in a PlayStation pajama with a photo of Herman Hulst on their pillow. Be honest. Be honest. Hey, and still it's playable on a Series S. Even though it's 720p at 25 FPS, it's still playable. Yeah, Chronos looks definitely interesting. That's also a game I would love to see on Gamescom when I go there. Bloober Team always makes good games. You know, there's one Bloober Team game a lot of people don't talk about, but it's actually really good. and that's the Blair Witch. If you ever see the Blair Witch on sale, get yourself the Blair Witch. It's actually really good. And also a game not a lot of people talk about. Yeah, that would be cool, Polis. That would be really cool, like a remastered collection. You are absolutely right. Blair Witch is somewhere where, yeah, definitely. If it's on sale, pick it up. It's way better than you would expect. And you know what funny part is? It's one of the rare games that actually runs better on the Series S than it does on the Series X. That's one of the rarest games ever. Because it runs at 60 FPS on the Series S and it runs 30 FPS on Series X. Probably, I think that's the whole reason why GTA 6 got backed to 2026 Series S, because everything is always the fault of the Series S. Keep that in mind. I'm gonna learn this to you today, and I'm gonna tell it to you. Everything wrong with gaming right now is because of the Series S. I was reading an article like last week about what was it called? Like people like 600,000 years ago, humanity almost extinct. And I think it was because of the Series S. Oh yeah, exactly, because the Series S holds back gaming. Fact. Duh. That the Nintendo Switch 2 is slower than the Xbox Series S doesn't matter. It's the Series S. The Series S is holding back everything. Did you get to finish? Did you get to finish Doom: The Dark Ages? No, 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 no. I haven't had the time for it yet. Sadly. I wish I had. Yeah, of course. There are always people that will complain. That's not good, and it's only 30 FPS on my PlayStation 5 Pro. Who cares? Oh, and by the way, people that have a Series S never complain about the Series S. The only people complaining about a Series S are people that don't own a Series S. Yeah, and still it's a mobile version. I got one. I know I played 90% of all the games that are multi-platform on it, and not a single game runs better on the Switch 2 than it does on the Series S. So, whoop! And it goes out the window. Yeah, but those are like fanboy channels, so I don't really follow those. It, it makes me angry. People like that, you know. Is there nothing better in the world than complaining about a game on a console? It's a plastic box that plays video games. Shut the fuck up. And still, not a single game runs better on the Switch 2 than on the Series S. Oh, darn it. When games become better on the Switch 2 than on the Series S, I will be the first person to talk about that. Let's see. Yeah, Series S. But this is Switch 2 holding back the generation. Uh-oh. Now it gets hard. Whoops. Now it gets difficult. Yeah, people always say to me, but Maurice, if I buy a Xbox Series S right now, will it hold up a couple of years? The Xbox One still gets new games like every week. What do you think? We are now in a area or in a gaming era where it's not that much about wait a second. Not that much about the graphical qualities of these consoles. They are betting way more on like upscaling technologies. And that's what you see right now. It's playable on Xbox One. I even did a video on the 1.61 update on Xbox One. Is it perfect? No, it's definitely not perfect. But if you only have an Xbox One and you don't know how it runs on a Xbox Series S or X, it's still the same game in the end. So have fun. It's objectively 100% the same game. Yeah, okay, it's not having the DLC, but the base game is the same. No difference. That's the same for the Nintendo Switch version of Cyberpunk 2077. Is it the best version of the game? No. Is it playable? Yeah, sure. It's perfectly fine. If you have the choice to play it on any other system, I would say please go play it on any other system. But if you don't have the choice and you only have like a Xbox One or a One X, no problem. I know plenty of people that have completed it on the Xbox One or One X. But the base game is still the same. I can still complete the full game. There are stuff missing. There's the game never got updated beyond version 1.61, but it's still the same version as the 1.61 version back in the day on the Xbox Series S and X. So it's still the same game. That they added a lot of DLC and stuff later to it, to the next gen versions, is a different story. But it's still the same game. If you like it or not. The 1.5 update free trial is what we made. Yeah. Exactly. I would love to do another video about the Xbox One version of Cyberpunk 2077. Well, I also did a video on the PlayStation 4 version. So, and I also said that the PlayStation 4 version was perfectly fine. Have you seen that video? Ah, shit. You got the wrong YouTuber! Because this YouTuber also does PlayStation videos. Darn it! Now you are a. This is fanboy talk. What you're doing. This is fanboy talk. Because now all of a sudden the PlayStation version is better. Wow, these fanboys are so funny. Now you were saying it's all bad. It's all bad. Everything is bad. All versions are bad. That's what you were saying. Now I'm saying the PlayStation 4 version was fine. Yeah, but PlayStation 4 is better. That's how stupid you guys sound. My goodness. Fanboys. My. Polish, no, I would never have thought to get 30,000, 100,000. I wouldn't. When I started this channel, I didn't even think of 1,000 subscribers. What 100 subscribers? I'm still flabbergasted by that. Oh, I had a great discussion with a friend of mine yesterday. He told me, yeah, Xbox always lies, PlayStation never lies. So I asked him to pick up the PlayStation 5. He has a PlayStation 5 base box. And if he could read the front of the box and what it says. And if it said something like 8K. That was so funny. The famous 8K lie. Holy moly, that there were no people suing PlayStation for defamation about that. No, it doesn't even support 8K output. The PlayStation 5 HDMI is not fast enough to output 8K. Even if it runs internally at 8K with the famous game The Tourist, the PlayStation 5 can't output at 8K. It's simply not possible. Because the HDMI is not fast enough. So yeah, it's a extremely big fat lie. Calling the PlayStation 5 an 8K machine. Oh, they are 100%. It's even as bad that they now pulled it from the boxes because they knew they would get in trouble if they would keep it on the boxes. That's why it's not on the boxes anymore. Yeah, I love it. They really want to get this one up, but darn it, they can't. Exactly. That's way more important. Oh, that's good to hear, Polis. But I'm not 60 years old already, huh? I know I look old, but I'm not that old. Man, I wish I looked like this when I was 74. My goodness. I would be a freak of nature. I think I forgot something somewhere. Now I know. I heard something too about a Bioshock 4, but uh, hopefully, hopefully that would be really cool. Yeah, things change. They also once said PlayStation. They said they would always be. They would never go third party. Our games will never go to other platforms. And now as Helldivers 2 is coming to Xbox. So do they lie? I don't know. You know, all companies lie in the end. There's not a even the gaming companies, even every gaming company ever lies, and they call it marketing. The final bag is here. How many times did I heard? Oh, the Maurice, this game can go upwards to like 4K. It's 4K at 60 FPS on the Series X or on the PlayStation 5, and when you do the measurements, it's always upscaled. So, yeah, that's also lying, in my opinion. They all lie. There's not a single company that doesn't lie. 4 games. 4 games. And they didn't say, for now, we are going to bring 4 games to the console. Also, one thing he said, and I'm quoting Phil Spencer right now, games can go to other platforms based on every game. So it will be checked on every single game if it's going to be multi-platform, yes or no. So did they lie? A little. A little bit. But then again, PlayStation. The first time I got PlayStation on a lie was with the PlayStation 3. I got a PlayStation 3 day one, and they said to me, Maurice, it's impossible to get a rumble function on the PlayStation 3 controllers. So I bought myself a PlayStation 3, and guess what? 3 months later, they are coming with a brand new DualShock controller that has rumble in them, so you can buy another controller. That's what I call lying to your customers. That's when I lost faith in PlayStation a little bit. For now, to 4 games. 4 games are going to PlayStation, and every game will be checked on game by game. You can check the video back if you want to. I know fanboys love to quote like only one part of a quote, but never the whole thing. They hate watching the whole thing. Let's see, how does this work? Yeah, and I still think that Redfall was not that bad of a game. But yeah, I had the same with what was it called, Forspoken, on the PlayStation 5. Both games that I thought were okay. They were not perfect, but I've played 10 times worse games than those two. You know, I didn't had a single problem with Redfall or Forspoken. It's sad because Forspoken actually had something to it. Huh? I think I was one of the only YouTubers that was actually like, it's okay, Redfall. Also a game I thought was not that bad, Concord. It didn't got a chance. Concord was not a bad game. You know, you want to play a really bad game, like a really, really bad game? Go play something like Skull Island King Kong or something. No, Concord is in the same category as what's it named? What's it called? Wait a sec. Ah, okay, I see it. Concord is the same. What happened with Redfall? You know, it got massacred by the media, but it wasn't that bad. You know, people, only the people that didn't play the game, that haven't played the game at all, were complaining about that game. Like 90%. And same happened with Redfall, with Concord. People that didn't like the game never played the game. Yeah, Gollum, also a bad game. But difference is PlayStation quickly listens to its players, admitted their mistake, and acts quickly, unlike Xbox. Xbox literally made Redfall playing offline. They did everything to make Redfall playable. At least people can still play Redfall. You know, that's not something you can. The only thing PlayStation could do with Concord is take it offline, and bye bye, it's gone. That's the only thing they did. Way worse. Yeah, it's getting harder to see. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. You know, it's at least still playable. Even though it's not the most perfect game ever, it's still playable. I don't know. I haven't played it yet, so I first need to have played it before I can say anything about it. So I have no idea. I even didn't watch the videos. And you think that Sony never pressures their studios? You really think that? That's cute. And you think that PlayStation treats everybody like, oh, you guys are so good. Oh, we love you all. Also PlayStation doesn't give a shit what your feelings are. If they don't need you anymore, they will throw you out, and that happens with every company. That happens with Xbox, that happens with PlayStation. All these companies only care for one thing, and that's money. They don't care about your feelings. It's almost done. We're almost done. Exactly. It's all about the money. All about the dun 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 dun. And they don't care about your feelings anyway. Almost done. Shadowfall, it didn't even do well on the Xbox, on the PlayStation, so I don't think it will do well on the Xbox. Yeah, I hope that PlayStation also don't do that anymore. They also like what destroyed 2 or 3 studios this year alone. My goodness. It's like they all do that almost, you know? Like all these gaming studios throw out people. I have no idea why. Yeah, they're almost at the same point as PlayStation with the close. Do you know how many studios PlayStation has closed the last years? Holy shit! And nobody wants to talk about it. Neck. Yeah, thank you, Raichi. Finger fitness. That's a subpar PlayStation exclusive. So, yeah, PlayStation Studios disappointments. You know, if everything PlayStation did was perfect, why would they ever shut down any studios? Make that make sense. You know, they shut down the studio that makes all these Wipeout games. It's gone. Japan Studios had some really fun little games. Gone. These studios that made like the SingStar. Gone. They're all gone. Guys, I'm ready. It's finished. This is it. Try to give it a little bit extra light. Almost 3 hours, my goodness. Hopefully you can see it a little bit better. But my goodness, this was a cool build, by the way. The amount of detail in this car. That's insane. Even the cockpit, you can even see in the cockpit. Everything's there. Yeah, amazing build. One of my favorites so far. Do think that nose could be a little bit better, but yeah. Overall, a really nice look. And here's the Batman Forever figurine. Val Kilmer, Batman. It has like this silver touch to it. Really cool. Really cool stuff. Yeah, loving it. Amazing build. And everything is done. Book is closed. There we go. Ah, that's a pretty long build actually. That's what? How long? I started at 8 o'clock or something. Almost 3 hours to build this car. It has 0 play features. It's not like the other Batmobiles that have a few play features. But the amount of detail that's in this car. And you can see the little bats inside. And yeah, this is a really cool car. Really awesome. But yeah, you guys, I'm going offline. I think I'm going to bed. It's almost, yeah, it's 10:45 p.m. where I live. So that's a great, great, great moment to stop this stream. Yeah, really cool build. If you can get it, and if you are into Legos, definitely go check it out. I think you're gonna like this one. And yeah, so much detail. Gorgeous, gorgeous car. Really cool. Big. Like really big. So, yeah. Thank you for watching. Hope you had fun. Hope to see you guys soon in another one. Bye.